Okay, back to the future. Next day. Haha. Let's see what we take off. Okay.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Alright.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on I hope you know what you're doing.
You guys seen this in the last video, so I could just skip right ahead. Finally past that part. I wanted to just get past that part for you guys. You guys seen that yesterday and blah blah blah.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Oh, so many things that I saw. So this is Hill Valley. Back in the day. Shoe shining.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Oh geez, here we go. Dialogue.
Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
Okay, yeah, I'm supposed to. There's been some sort of mistake.
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets? No doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Where can I find them?
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Sonny Crockett, Harry Callahan, Michael Corleone. I hate the name Sonny. For obvious reasons, I don't like Harry, so I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson. Hey.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Oh god. Oh god.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better. Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
I'm really not surprised though. Oh, alright. I'm holding down my... I'm holding down my rotty mouse button. I can go up. It's not working. This game failed. Shoe shine. Let me see now. I want to see how far I can actually go. Get in the car. Chasing with the DeLorean. Flophouse door.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Oh my god, he's so retarded. Okay, that's it for that way. You walk like a freaking ape, let me tell you.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Get a haircut. If I can.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
That's so funny. I love this game already.
You gonna buy any?
No.
Then get out, bum.
Let's see who that is.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that? I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy.
Okay, nothing special over here. Let's just check. Speakeasy ruins. What's that low office? The store. Can I cross now? Stupid game won't even work. It says press the right mouse button and it won't even let me do that. Let's investigate. Okay, let's see what that sign says over here. Let me tell you, everyone back in this day were pains in the asses.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that. Hey! Anyway,
Yeah, you skipped all that. Okay, we're back. Let's see what I can do now.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Hobo soirees.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Retard. Fail.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Oh, I want to die random people. Guy.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Oh, they're time sensitive. Ooh, wait. What's that? Oh no, that's still people.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
I like this game. Spice Rack.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Culinary enhancement. You mean drugs? I know, let's find where this stupid jail is. Oh, it's a nice day to take a stroll.
Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation.
I wonder if that means strip club. I mean, really, this time period was so messed up, even in our days, let me tell you. There we go.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Go in. Maybe Doc Brown's in there. Hey.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Why are you idiot? Go in back in there and say yes.
I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here. Doc!
Great Scott.
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Alright, let's see. I get to decide what he's gonna say. Let's alert the authority. No, that's fair. Let's go back to in time. Let's make a stand. Let's go back.
Why don't I take the
in
DeLorean,
time.
go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great. I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self
right
to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
I wonder if he's the Western one or the one that was back in 1960 something.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh boy, someone tell me his younger self is gonna be more annoying than... I don't know. More annoying than... I don't know. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I can access all this stuff without having to... select it. Well, my items anyway. I just click the little mouse button. Middle. Why does he have like a hair like, alfalfa? I don't know.
Eli thought she was drunk and said to her, "How long will you keep on getting drunk? Get rid of your wine." Eli should mind his own business.
Oh, I want to read that one.
Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Heavy.
There's that word again. Yeah, I know. This is not one of those games where you actually should play a playthrough for, but I'm gonna do it.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Now where the hell is the courthouse? I would, you know, if one thing I actually should wish they gave you is a town map. Okay, that's not it over there, right? It should. One would think it'd be next to the police station, but it's supposed to be a place with a lot of steps. I wonder if that's it over there. Let me try to get in there. Check out my epicness walking through a gazebo.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Okay, so, you know, I like the game. It's very awesome. I mean, you know, it's point and click. I mean, they should have made it like Grand Theft Auto-y, sorta, you know, where you can free roam. But, whatever, I mean, it works. They kept true to the story.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here? Or do we take H to stand for permitting the line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of the derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light? Oh, which brings us back to H.
Won't let me go in through the door.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Oh, well, no.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Oh my god, Doc Brown, really? Would you come back over here? Who is the one supposed to be doing this following
H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Now if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me. I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Okay, let's see.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Liar.
No, not possible. No.
And you saw all sciencey. Get in there. McFly, get in there.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H to A multiplied by the inversion of A.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Wow, really, Phil?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction... Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Ooh, yeah, let's tempt on his ego.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! How many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of its derivative of the...
Will you just give me a...
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone!
Emmett, about
Don't say it.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone!
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Emmett, about
Don't say it.
Oh.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
So I have to wait for him to come out.
Well, no. Inverse.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal...
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? The only people scared of Giant.
Okay, so I guess I can't.
Emmett, about
Don't say it.
Alright, so let me go talk to Doc Brown real quick then. Maybe maybe I have to go to him. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm new to this game. What do you want from me? I'm not gonna be perfect at every game. Oh my god, Marty McFly, really? You know, here's one thing I don't understand. How come every Back to the Future, well, game has to have something to do with Biff? Get a new villain from it once.
Psst, Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
Emmett says he's not a scientist. Your younger self sure mutters a lot. You seem really dedicated to the law.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
How can I get Teen to trust me?
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Okay, then.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline.
Okay, so I have to talk to him again now. Oh, and there's a cop car. You know, I just hate the fact that you can't just walk right across the street. There he is.
But in that case, h to the a multiplied by the inverse of a might well be equal to a's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Now, if h stands for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally h to a multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal...
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
It's gonna cut me off again.
I'm gonna be the inverse.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. This is just such a slow-paced game, though. It's like you would expect Back to the Future to be very futury and vacky. Yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, I'll go talk to him again. Maybe I figured something out. Who knows? Yeah, let's see if he has anything new to say. Marty, you cut the crap. Okay.
Psst, Doc!
Marty! How goes the escape plan?
About your younger self, where have you been?
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure. Maybe if we solve that problem he's working on, he'll be more inclined to trust you.
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Oh, I know what to do now.
Let's talk about your younger...
Okay.
The tape recorder. Oh. See, my brain workies. My brain workies. Oh my god. Oh my god, really? Really?
That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass of acceleration? Is reduced by the inverse of the derivative of the speed. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the a multiplied by the inverse of a. H to the a multiplied by the inverse of a. Speed relative to the speed of light. To H.
Give it to Doc Brown.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the a multiplied by the inverse of a. H to the a multiplied by the inverse of a.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
I love his long, complicated... oh yeah, alright, perhaps just scared me. Long, complicated answers to tell you everything's gonna be okay. Best part of the movie, hey. Oh my god, really, game?
Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's stop.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal...
Let me see, come on.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah!
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
I'm from planet Volcom. I gotta say that one.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
I need your rocket drill. I really need your rocket drill. I don't want to sound desperate.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Oh, I see.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty always expose me to it.
We'll get that subpoena. My name isn't...
Yeah, skip that. So I guess I have to give it to him. Oh, wait, delivery basket. I wonder.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What about the other story?
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over-eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well-connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
I know a charity that needs.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
What do I say? I don't know, click on...
The rest home.
Those dear old-timers. Soup is one of the few pleasures they have left. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Something's up. Okay.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you? Huh? I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
My mistake.
Yeah, you're a mistake, all right, meathead.
I won't do it again. I won't do it again.
Keep an eye on Trixie. That broad's going all squirrely on me.
You got it, kid.
Well, you're gonna stand there like an okie,
yeah,
or you gonna shine my
shoe thing. Okay, I'm looking. Let me see.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? Hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
I'm gonna say, what the hell is that? 'Cause I like hell. No.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Run,
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook! Emmett!
Oh wow, fancy.
Emmett!
The old one on the street crowd.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Oh.
Ow! Fix me up!
That's great, that's great. Oh, they didn't even jump on the stupid trolley.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
So I got another key item. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's just see what I'm supposed to do. Might stop in a minute. Earlier in the game, Marty used an object to find this owner. I figured that's what I had to do. I just want to make sure, because I want to get to somewhere where I can actually get out of this area and then take a pause break. And this will be the end of part 2. Morphe's Revenge. Why would he walk?
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
I don't think that's possible, even after all the peanuts have been in it.
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, we go to a new area. Alright, new area. Alright, good. I can take a pause break after this cutscene. Okay, now.
Deja vu.
Save. Oh. Damn it. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna take a pause break being we're in a new area, and I will be back.